From YouTube, John Ventura said hey. From YouTube, Terrible Dog said.
Testing. Hello. Right. So we're gonna get started momentarily. Just give me a second. We're getting there. All right. All right, so we're building the Byarlant. Forgetting to remove this text. Okay, there we go. Testing. I have no idea if this is loud enough or too quiet. Should be fine. All right, so we're gonna where's the so now yesterday we started building this thing. We got halfway through, so naturally we have a part 2 to this thing, and we're going to continue building it. So it has a very nice crab form because its arms are basically crab arms. It doesn't have like regular Mobile Suit arms with the 5-fingered manipulators. It just has very standard machine-like, what you would expect on a giant robot, giant claw-like things. Very simple. Let's just take this apart so we can assemble it later. It's a very nice crab form on this thing. Excellent crab material. Everything evolves to crab. This thing started out as a crab. Alright, so we got the arms, head. The head has very... don't know if it's gonna be fragile or not, but it's like it looks suspicious. Like this could break. The things there. Alright, so this is the Byarlant from Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, the OVAs. And oh, it's already peeling off. What the hell? And yeah, we got halfway through when I finished building this, so let's get to it. I meant to look up more about this mobile suit. I ended up not doing that, so if you get more information, feel free to share. Oh yeah, let's say hello. Hello John, hello Terrible Dog, how you guys doing? Didn't see your, well, I saw your comments, and I said, oh, I need to respond, then I forgot. But we're here now, so hello. Alright, we got tools. I don't think I'll need those, although there's like very few runners left. So it's A, B, I don't know what pile this is, probably C, maybe D, E probably here, F, maybe, I don't know. So I'm just gonna get the rest of the parts here while we wait for people who might be interested in this sort of thing to trickle in. So yeah, we just have the legs and waist to do, so it shouldn't be too long. And
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said doing alright.
cool. I'm grocery shopping just now. For the first time in like I don't know how long, prices seem to be going down a little bit. Which is not to say what's his face is to thank for this. Not sure why, I feel okay. Testing? Okay, well, I don't know, felt like it was a bit quiet. I don't know if my voice is quiet today or not. Like the microphone isn't picking up sound the way it usually does. Where was I? Oh, was. This is runner H. I'm just getting all the parts of it to save a few seconds or cause more. This thing doesn't have an action base, I think. That's why we have an adapter here, maybe? Oh, that's why. There we go. Alright, so that's H. We hit all the parts. Just put that over there, I guess. And we have whatever's left here. I'm not sure. Let's just get everything. I think we're gone through all the runners. How's everybody's Saturday? Well, I always like feel weird about those questions. What are you doing on the weekend? Absolutely nothing. Should be a perfectly legitimate answer. Or none of your business. Also legitimate. Let's put that over there. Alright, so we got all the parts. Now, let's build the step 29. Oh, there's a special thing you need to... Oh, okay. So... depending on... So this would be... like so. This is the right arm. And this would be the left arm. Okay, depending on like where you are looking at the thing here. Alright, so... Step 29. 1 cap 4. Times 1 or times 2? Times 2. 1 cap 4 times 2, we're doing the feet here, H7 and 6, which would be this, that as well, and why not? And where's my file? Just check around for knobs. Get our things there. Just very slight pre-drill, very slight, and you put that in there. Oh, you think it goes in there? Does it go in there actually? Yes, it does. Some big old feet you got there. And well, actually, no, wait, yes. Where do you? Oh. Well, it's like very visible here, kinda. You can see at the gap. It kind of just try this thing out on. You can see the little bit that's kind of going in the overlapping. Oh, because of the nub kind of gets squished when you cut it sometimes. So you gotta slice off the excess. We can press it all together. These are mostly going to be hidden, but still putting an extra effort to clean those up just in case it causes interference with other parts. A little bit of nub sticking out. Yeah, it's a kit from what, 2004? Wait, 2007? Where? 2012. Okay. It's number 447 in the HGUC lineup, so not that old. Well, it's over 10 years old, but still. Like the early HGUCs were higher quality, I feel. Like they had more effort in the design. Later on, they kind of they tried to standardize it and became a bit more, well, generic, I guess is more to put it. So we need B18 for step 30. Very quick, gentle filing. Without applying pressure, you just rub about the nubs. And that applies to both like those fancy files and this cheap metal file that I'm using. Shouldn't apply pressure, otherwise you'll remove more material. Sometimes you want to remove material, but when you're just removing nubs, you don't want to overdo it. Okay, so then pops right on. 29 onto this thing, so then take B16 and B17 and polycap. This polycap 2 times 2, or is it 4 times 2? And these ones seem, yeah, gigantic gate here for no reason. Carefully slice it off. So then goes into there with the non-flat part pointing inside. We need a number 3 and a number 3 over here. Slides right in, very nice. If you can't manage to get this to get on there, just thread it onto a piece of 3mm somehow engineered kebab stick. Barbecue stick? I don't know what they call them. Kebab sticks. Let's call them those. And that goes in there. Alright, did you think get that in there so we don't crush the polycap? There we go. Huh. Very nice. Gently. There we go. Now, D12 and 13. Times 2 again. Step 33.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said heyo.
Hey Troy, how you doing? Welcome. Getting to get this Byarlant finished. I did this one already. Did I do this one? Nope. Like file it against the curve and alright, so let's just wait, wrong one. Like so. So it just like it doesn't clip on, doesn't do anything to it, just gently so it's gonna easily come off. There's nothing really holding it in here. Alright, well, okay. Very large feet. Very long feet. Oh, wait. This is D12 and 13. And we got our feet. Let's put that over there. Now, the legs. H9, 8, and H12. Probably shouldn't be throwing parts like that, some of them could like bounce off and hit the ground. Get the nubs as needed. Wait a minute. Doesn't come through this hole. Through this one. Number 2. Very slight pre-drill. Might not be necessary, but just in case. And anything goes over here. Nope, apparently not. How's the how's the Dominator going? I feel like you almost finished it. whatever these are, we got these. Step 34, that was. Step 35. D16. Ah, almost missed. On the cap, 13. Getting the nubs from all around. Put all the cap 13 into D16. Now we take D17, D18.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said hello. How are you today?
Hey Marcel, how you doing? I'm doing okay, I guess. Are we missing one? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. Wait, is that it? No, that is it. We're doing alright, I guess, today. Alright, so then we take D17, 1 cap 8, 1 cap 8. One cap 8 goes on there. First. Ow. Okay. It slipped. Like so. And this one goes thusly. Might actually just get the nubs off first. Right, so hold it like so with that thing over there. Push down there. Like so. You hold it like this. This guy like this. Number 3 here, and there, and there. And 1.5. I mean, line bothers can just always color it up a little bit. No, I don't think that's going to be much of an issue, but anyway, there we go. I want this size. This is step 36, step 37. I need these green things. Okay, let's do it. The white balance was off. Oh. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, so wait, I don't just do that. Oh, H5. Nah, not dangerous. Another polycap 8. Oh, there's a bunch of them. With the bevel bit pointing out. Alright, so how does this even go? Like this, I guess. Oh, you can always swap it around if it doesn't fit. Okay, I guess it's the reverse. things. Try to get that on there somehow. Alright, so 15, 14, and 13. I'm gonna do this one first. The more likely to mess up. Alright, so kinda fold that a bit. Or try. So, trying to get it to line up with this. Oh, that kind of messed up. Not too bad. Although probably better just paint that, but nah, it's fine. Alright, so we get 15. Hey, come on, just stick on there. Well, it didn't go well. Oh, come on. It's not lining up. No. That didn't go so well. It's still kind of a little gap. You can kind of see a bit of blue showing through there. It's supposed to like line up with the other sticker. Completely wrong. Oh well. I don't really have anything that could match that color though. Let's mess this up a bit. Yeah, kinda. Just cover up A little bit of blue showing through here. Not that it matters that much. It's like not like somebody gonna peek from there and see like, oh, did it mess up or not? Alright, so where's the other one? Let's try doing that a bit differently, or maybe just exactly the same. Deform the sticker to kind of match whatever texture is underneath it. Alright, close enough. Keeps flying off. I probably forgot to use those. Okay, that's 38. Step 38 and D6. Is that right? Well, I guess it does work. Slide this in there. That's step 29. All of this. B25. 25. No, B15. Okay, B15. Which is B15, this thing. Well then. That's awful. Okay. Alright, so we take, again, everything's times 2 in this for the legs. This thing plus like so, and go to sleep. Like that, and this doesn't move. It looks like it should move, but it doesn't. Right, so then that thing. Few number 3s here, one number 2. Another number 2. 1.5. And then join all that together. I'll try wiggle all the caps we needed to make it go in. There we go. Nice. We need B14. Not all of these, essentially. Might as well just paint this. No. Probably get a bit messy. No. That one doesn't want to. And I don't know which way it turns. Well. Okay. Wiggle the ball cap to make sure it fits. And get the remaining stickers. Doesn't look too bad. Alright, so then C3. Nice. This little, it pokes out a little bit, it's not exactly flush. This is step 41. Very nice. Now for the thigh here. H15, very small part for the oh, that's on the outside, okay. All cap 8 again. We need a 16, 15 times, not times 2. This is the only thing that's different. So take either one of these. Goes in here, about 8. Basically just pick a leg, and that'll be whichever leg we're building here. This is H15 goes onto this little thingamajig there for reasons, and then wait, I put both the same thing. Okay, so then pick whichever leg you want to be. A certain side. Is that even right? No, that's not right. The back here needs to be the one with the hole. Oh, there we go. Let's get all the nubs before we close that up. Nice and clean here. Do the same on the other side. Well, I guess works either way. This one's a bit not connecting as much, but oh well. Alright, so we got stuff.
From YouTube, Uizaza said, did they reprint this kit already?
Yes, they did. Although I don't know if I had this for a while or not. I might have had it for a while. This thing's not connecting all the way. I need some glue somewhere.
From YouTube, Uizaza said, Bequas, I must go find it, Bequas. I got all the P Bandai one and the Zeta version, but not the Unicorn one yet.
I'm not sure if this one's got reprinted or not, because I've had it for a while. This was in the backlog. You can always check. I don't think it's like, well, it might be in stock some places, but I don't think. Why do you have a gap? I guess you have a gap everywhere. Silly thing with gaps. But yeah, I don't think it's this one's a reprint. This was something I've had for a few years. We do that here. And give people false hope. Oh, what? This kid's out? No, it's not. I've had it for like 10 years. Alright, so... okay, let's call that a leg. Why is it not? Okay, it's kind of annoying me now. Let's see, it's probably something. Yep, there's some crap over here. Any crap in here? Let's see. try that again. It's nice as like piston patterns. No, that's a little better. Not perfect, but better. Nah, it still has a gap. Well, yeah, I guess we'll need some glue here. There's a bit of a gap here. It's not... Well, not every part Bandai makes will always fit perfectly. Sometimes you get a few issues. Alright, and then we need B1 and B2. Oh, this is... No, this is B1. Get those nubs, as usual. Okay, so B2 goes here. Which way? No, this little bit down. And B1 goes here. There's supposed to be a... One of them has a... Huh. Oh, wait. Shows like a little thing here. I thought it was on the surface, but no, that's like a see-through of whatever thing is in the back. Okay, that is what it's supposed to do. But yeah. Hello, Oizaz, I forgot to say hello. And welcome. Do take your time and enjoy the show. If you want. The subscription would be nice. Doesn't cost you anything. Nothing expected of you. You may or may not show up. Well, show up if you want to. You can subscribe and forget. You don't need to ring any bell. Hey, look at those legs. Very nice. There's a little bit of gap here, which I don't love. I could close it with some cement, but... Let me cement even go. Lost track of it somehow. Lost track of the plastic cement, so anyway. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of a gap on the thigh here. No worries. Alright, so then... ball joint here with the longer part that goes in here. Gently so you don't crush your paw caps. There you go. Doesn't have a huge amount of range on the thigh. The hip joint there, the thigh joint, the hip bone. The longer piece goes in there. The hole here for whatever reason. Maybe we'll find out what this does in a minute. Yeah, why do we have a hole here? I have no idea. Alright, so yeah, that's the leg. Is this. shown here to do the other side, but I already did that at the same time. Oh, we need this A2. And C19. It's those leftover gates that I forgot to trim. Now what do we do with this? So this goes C19, C20, so it goes on the opposing side, whatever this is. You need to have this little thing here. This is C20, C120. Very nice beefy legs on this thing. Nice looking thing, and wobbles a little bit. And that goes not this one though. Alright, so that goes no wait, that's C19. Never mind. It goes like this. Or does it? No, I guess it does. That doesn't seem right. No. Very busy looking legs here. Alright, so those are the legs. We're gonna assemble those later with the feet. Have I missed anything here? Anything? Because we have a bunch of little stickers. I don't know where they go. It seemed they would either go on the arms or legs, maybe? I don't know. We're almost out of stickers. Okay, so now we do the waist. We need H16, H17, H13. I'm throwing things around. I probably should stop that. E4, G10, G9. Very slight pre-drill, because why not? Do we have any front flaps that need to be cut? Probably not. H10 goes on there, and over there. Alright, so yeah, anybody new watching us today, please consider subscribing. This is a random message. I should make it like a little boop or something. But yeah, feel free to say something in the chat if you're new here or you just wanna say hello or something. If you comment, you think I'm doing something wrong. But anyway. Oh wait, I need to put this on first, you think? Or not? So yeah, today we're building the Byarlant Custom. It's number 447 in the HGUC lineup. It's a weird looking mobile suit with like giant crab arms. That's why I got it, because it looked weird. I don't particularly remember this. I need to rewatch Unicorn. This is from the Unicorn OVA. Somehow I have no clue when this thing shows up. I meant to research it before I started building this, but somehow I kept forgetting. I'll do it later. But yeah, feel free to subscribe, or I would like it to subscribe. It would be very nice. You don't have to ring any bell or come back. Well, you don't need notifications or anything. You can subscribe and forget. Which way do you go? This is G9. Goes, oh, this way. There we go. And we have this giant, this thing, and that thing, which is a big ass thruster, if you've ever seen one this size. Ginormous looking thing. It reminds me of the, yeah, it does remind me of Zuda, which is a Xeon mobile suit, was the precursor of the Zaku, well, the prototype that came before the Zaku, because it was too powerful as a nobody could control it. Like, it had too much power. I'm guessing this thing has the same problem. Although it doesn't say for new type in the description of the thing. So it might not be for new types. Well, the Zuda didn't say for new type either. But the designers probably made it too powerful and nobody could control it. Yeah, okay, look at that. How pretty. I don't know why the red dust keeps sticking to the file and then gets transferred onto other stuff. So you gotta clean your files every now and then, if you use files. Some people use fancy sanding sticks that wear out. This will never wear out, as long as I'm using it for plastic. Alright, so now what? This was C15E2, and I need 3 Why? Black. It look nice without the thing. And tell me to put the. Can I just. Not this one. Let's take a Sharpie and see how it looks. Well, I guess it doesn't really work. Never mind that. I'm not gonna be able to reach into these little gaps. Alright, take sticker number 3. Drop that in there. Actually start with the longer side. Get some of the dust out. Because this thing is longer than the hole it is in, is meant to wrap around all these little things there when you. So you need a pokey thing, a long pokey thing, to reach into there. Try not to rip the foil. And it's already ripped, as I'm saying that. There we go. And it's ripped in multiple places. Because it, well, as you get to the thinner side, it's kind of more susceptible to ripping. Well, it would look better if we just painted it, I think. That looks a bit. Off. No, that doesn't work. This is acrylic paint marker. Kinda has like a brush-like. Yeah, that'll do. Just to like cover up the places where the sticker ripped, and you can see the white of the paper backing. There we go. Alright, so that goes in the back, like so. And we need A5. For step 53. The narrower part goes down. And need another one of these. Sticker 2 goes into the little spot right there. Like so. And C12. like so. That was a bit crunchy. So now, I turn over to the other side. Okay, we still have a bunch to do. Mostly assembly. Oh, we have backpacks too. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on in this thing. Alright, step 54. We need A17. Which I don't know if I can find what it is. A17 polycap 9 times 2. Wait, no, it's polycap 2. Polycap 9 times 2. C. That's a very dark blue. It's not at all the same blue. This is dark blue. This is not at all the same blue. I wonder if like they meant to make it a different blue. It's showing dark blue in here. I saw that. Okay, so this guy and that one. Look for nubs as usual. Alright, you go where? That goes pointing inwards. This is C17, A17, with polycap 9. Need this as well. Goes in there and goes on there. I'm trying to wiggle this polycap a little bit. There's a tiny bit of a gap. Oh well. And those go, actually those go on the side. With the longer part being on the front. I'm assuming that's the front here. This isn't the front. This would be weird if this was the front. That's a bit much if that was the front. Alright, so we got the waist. There we go. Very nice. The giant exhaust in the back. Okay, so now we can do the assembly of the main unit, but we also have the backpack left, so we're going to build a backpack now. So we need E1 times, well E1, yeah E1, and polycap 2 times 2. And we need a 9876 H3 times this one and that one. Polycap. No, I did get polycap too. What else do I need? No idea. Alright, so that goes in there with the beveled bit pointing inside. You can use a stick to help you thread the polycap into place if you cannot get it there. And move this up. And back to there we go. Push that in all the way. Come on. All the way. Do the same thing on this side. Number 3 drill bit. A bit of pre-drilling here and there. And we just take this thing, which I forgot to clean. This is what? 4? 23, okay. Scratching this up, but that should be fine. More number 3s here. Pre-drilling just makes parts slide together easier. I could just put these together first. Alright, just get that on there. Clean off these parts a bit, just slice off the excess before I press these together. And file it down. Gently, without applying pressure, but you can go very fast. Yeah, that's kind of loud. And you just pop that in there, like so. Did I pre-drill these? I think I did. Pre-drill all the things. We'll get through there. There we go. That was step 57 and 58. Now, times 2, C7, C5, D9. I don't need this yet, do I? Oh, yes, I do. These. What about this? What am I supposed to, oh, that's an adapter. That's a fancy looking adapter. That's for 3mm action base and the extra stuff here to like clip on there. Yeah, it's fancy. They don't really do like specialty adapters anymore. Like they always just like stick a 3mm hole somewhere in the base, in the hip. I mean, somehow. Let's try to get the dust out here. Holding this. I need to get a vacuum. All right, so these are number 4s. Quite large. Takes a bit of effort to pre-drill those. I'm just doing the whole thing all at once. Because, well, just because. Alright, so we need... Yeah, missed a couple of... I'm gonna have to go back and look at... Because we have a few leftover stickers here. So I definitely missed those. No idea where it go. Oh, wait. There? The tiny little... Okay. We'll see. So we need polycap 10, polycap 7 for this, whatever that is. 7, 10. Get out of there. And you can just twist the polycaps off, although it's probably cleaner to cut them off at the base. And you go in there, like so. This is polycap 10, goes at the base of, what is this, B20? B20. That with a hole on the other side, make sure so you don't end up with something horrible. Hey, you're not going in. It's not. No. There you go. Like so. Hopefully I was right. Oh yeah, this one looks better. And you just join the whole thing together. Actually, first just clean this up. Well, that's a polycap. Well, close enough. No, not hit the camera. Okay, so we got that. And we're supposed to build this. Nubs everywhere. Alright, so you go where? Let's clean those up first. Almost at the end. Okay. So longer one goes here. Shorter one goes there. Back goes there. And we need these things as well. Just clean those knobs real quick. Just follow the curve when filing or sanding, whatever your preference is. Get that in there first. Make sure it's flush. I just stabbed myself here. Alright, so then longer side on this side, shorter on this side. And number 3, just pre-drill everything to make sure it's all easy to assemble. What are these anyway? C5 and C4 into C7, and then we cover it up with C6. There we go. Nice and easy. Wiggle that in, and there we go. Dust off somehow. Alright. Nice. And we need this thing. this. Gently in there. 62, basically the fuel tanks there, and the thrusters. Okay, so like this and like that. So this is the bottom, this is the top. Nope, wait, other way around. There we go. And okay, so I guess we got all the parts. We do have beam saber parts that apparently go in here. This is meant to be like firing or actual beam sabers, I don't know. That's just a muzzle flash when it's firing, because that's a very long beam saber. Or maybe just a muzzle flash. Oh, could be the beam saber, I don't know. We have these very, very long beam sabers. Alright, so we got all the parts, although hold on, I need to make sure because we have a few small stickers left. Yes, sticker 9, that's where it goes. Okay, one of these is the left arm based on where this is. Okay.
From YouTube, Dino said it's beam saber.
Yeah.
From YouTube, Dino said, and the beam effects are actually from MG kits.
Interesting. So this is from a Master Grade kit? That's 2006. The something Saber. No, Saber. Okay. Saber 1. So this is a generic beam saber part. Alright. The kit is from 2012, but the beam sabers are from 2006. So that's interesting. Get the rest of these. Tiny details. Yeah, thanks for the info, Dino. Seriously. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got all the parts and all the stickers all used up. Yay. I need to double check something about the arms. Supposedly, yeah, leaning like this is supposed to be the left arm based on just this small difference. It's the only difference between the left and right arm. Okay, so we got all the parts. So now we do the assembly of the RX-160S Byarlant custom. Alright, we're not gonna do the I'm not gonna do these just yet, the markings, but eventually you need to like finish it, glue all the parts, paint what needs to be painted, and then apply those markings. Alright, so alright, so we start with a foot. We're done assembling the Byarlant custom, so I'm going to assemble them. And then we get another foot. Like so. We get a leg. Let's get that in there gently to the polycap. You don't want to force it. One leg, it's holding up, it's not falling down, that's nice. Where'd the other leg go? Oh, there it is. Probably color those, I guess. Yeah, it's supposed to be red on there. I guess we're too late for that, never mind. Get the waist. Push it all the way. That's a nice like continuation here. Like it's rounded and it's like rounded down there. Nice design. Alright, so then the chest. Like so. It goes on the ball joint. It's a very busy looking mobile suit, this thing. All sorts of things going on. Alright. And then this arm, which based on this little difference here is the left arm. Is this even an arm? I don't know what kind of thing. It's basically a mobile armor, this thing. Yeah, it feels like a mobile armor. It just happens to have legs. Because that's typically mobile armor shenanigans that we have here. Wait, which way is front? Oh, okay. That's about right. It's very, very large. It's very wide. Finally, well no. First we put these things on. Try to get that there. Hopefully it's gonna be back heavy and gonna fall over. There we go. Oh, it's holding. Okay. not. Maybe this is gonna be too heavy. And try to get that in there without crushing the poly cap. There we go. Well, that came off. We just need to make it lean forward a little bit to get that back to stay. And finally,
From YouTube, Dino said it's designed for high-speed atmospheric flight without the use of a transformation into a wave rider or mobile armor mode, unlike many other Grips War-era mobile suits.
yeah, that would explain all the thrusters. Thought it was a space type, but I guess not. The space type thrusters are a bit different. Would be excessively. That's a bit excessive for space type. But yeah, okay. There we go. This is the Byarlant Custom. A mobile suit that looks like it should be a mobile armor. Because it has no arms and no manipulators. It just has claws, which is kind of a mobile armor thing. Usually. Okay. Jigs all around. All sorts of like wibbly wobbly bits in the arms. I know that's very descriptive, but basically, yeah, lots of thrusters everywhere, in the sides, the front, the back, of course. Gigantic fuel tanks. It's a funky looking thing.
From YouTube, Dino said hell yeah. From YouTube, Dino said love this kit, one of my favorites.
Focus a bit. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, this is a kit that's been on. The reason I got this, not because I remembered it from Unicorn or anything, I just thought, hey, look at that. It looks very weird. I like those like mobile suits that don't follow the norm of like humanoid. Basically the generic Gundam shape. Kind of like those weird looking ones. Yeah. So we got this thing, which is not bad at all, like the way it looks. I put all the stickers on there, but like a bunch of places, like feels like it would be better off painted. You can kind of see it. Yeah, there's a bunch of places that would look better if they were just painted rather than using the stickers. Yeah, and you can apply the markings here. The E.F.F. Federation Force.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said it's got a real early Mamoru Nagano aesthetic vibe.
You mean with the giant feet? Yeah. Thing is, yesterday I was kind of thinking about how it looked. I mean, yeah, I thought it looked a bit like the Zuda. This is a Zuda. The reason I like this mobile suit is because it has the biggest gun, and the gun has like stands. It's so big. Yeah, okay, let's put you together so we can compare. They kind of look the same, like very similar. Well, it can look a bit similar in the legs. That's the only reason I thought, oh, it kind of looks like a Zuda. And it's blue, so... Well, vaguely.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, oh damn dude, I'm building a Zuda right now lol. From YouTube, Dino said Louvre Mamoru Nagano. The 5-star Stories is one of my all-time favorite manga.
Yeah, it does look quite large. Very large, very... Like, yeah, this is like a normal size mobile suit. Okay. Okay, let's try to put this a bit lower angle so we can kind of see what we're talking about here. This side by side. Actually, just give me a second, I need to get my reference. Wait, where's your hand? No. This guy doesn't have a open hand? And also it has like, the Zuda has like this giant, which was I think the part of the story is like, this thing's like difficult to control because it has so much thrust. And it has like thrusters everywhere. Where's your hand? Shouldn't you have a hand? An open hand? Like hold this? I feel like it should have an
From
open
YouTube,
hand.
Dino said I'm currently in the middle of waiting on my paint to get delivered, so I can finish my vintage 144 gel goo.
Right. Well, the hand broke just now. Well, that's kind of annoying. But the only thing holding it together really was the thumb and that little piece. And it's a gigantic gun, so it's probably very heavy. Ah, not even that. The only thing holding it together was the thumb. Okay, well, I found a design flaw on this thing. The thumb broke off. Basically, yeah, this is a giant gun from the Zuda, which is one of the reasons why this thing's my favorite. One of the... I kind of like it. Even though it has funky looking feet. Looks like a proper gladiator. Okay, let me just get my reference. Just give me a second.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said the Zuda was designed by Yukata Izubuchi, the designer behind the suits in Gundam War in the Pocket. From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said Explosive Man. From YouTube, Terrible Dog said so the Gundam Alex, Kampfer, Zegok, E, Hygog, etc.
Oh, I muted myself. Don't mind that. Yeah, so... Oh, let's go something
From YouTube,
like...
Dino said, oh, I didn't know that. I love the Hygog.
Is that why they are blue? Kampfer is also blue. Gundam, I think I built the Alex just
From YouTube,
a little
Dino
while
said
ago.
did he also do the goof redesign that's seen in that one piece of promo art?
So Charazaku, which is the reference size, is slightly smaller than the Zuda, so let's put this next to each other. You can see like how much bigger this thing is. It's huge.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said he's done his own takes on most of the one-year war suits. From YouTube, Dino said, ah, interesting.
It's trying to intimidate Char here over here. Well, it's kind of annoying this broke. Kinda wanted to be able to reuse this. Oh, that's why you can't. You don't have a second hand because you use that. And there's a little thing. I'm not sure what it does, but I don't want to get a second one of these. We'll see if there's a master grade version of the Zuda. This broke. Kinda sad about this. The thumb broke. Alright, anyway. Oh. This comes off. So much nice things about this gun. Alright, let's put that over there. But yeah, we built the Byarlant custom. I don't know if I have the regular Byarlant. Maybe I do. I probably don't. But it is a pretty massive, very wide, gigantic, lots of things happening. This is, oddly enough, wasn't too expensive, I think. Well, it is a kit from 2012, so Bandai will price it according to like how much it cost back then. So yeah, very nice thing. It feels like a Xeon mobile suit because of the curves and the power conduits everywhere that are showing. This is from Unicorn, so this feels like a sleeves, like one of the, like if you see the, what's it called, the guards type, what's it called, I forget the name. Gira, whatever, Gaira, Zulu, and whatnot. They also have like those power conduits everywhere. So basically, I'm guessing the same manufacturer. There's some politics involved in here, like who builds mobile suits for who, like weapons dealers and all that. The ugliness war, you know, the usual themes that come with Mobile Suit Gundam. And get all the dust off this thing. Try the air compressor maybe and an air blower thing. Giant things there in the back. It looks better as a crab, to be honest. Yeah, it is. It doesn't seem to be something that like, it's not nimble. It's not a very agile mobile suit. It's just a why do you even have legs though, I wonder? Like without the legs, well actually without the legs and just replace those with thrusters. I guess this can be used as a weapon somehow to some extent. To grip things. You can tiptoe around. Can it? I guess it can't. But yeah, this is pretty massive. And not enough. I mean, there's a...
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said at Dino, I love Hygok too. I wish Bandai would make a Revive or an MG.
It probably is an MG with a Hygok.
From YouTube, Dino said because then that is a Xeon.
But yeah, so I mean, it looks, if you remove the legs, yeah, it is with that thing on the bottom. Well, it's basically a Xeon with like horizontal thrust. Basically, it is a Xeon if you remove the legs. This thing is massive. I mean, it doesn't look big, but like if you compare it to a regular HD size, it's quite large. I've been building quite a bit larger model kits recently, so I forgot, like, yeah, normally these are like kind of small, the 144 scale. This one's quite big. This is probably not the master grade
From
of this.
YouTube, Dino said all the Xeon Marine suits deserve MG kits.
Absolutely. Okay, I should probably do like kind of a review of this thing. It has, I mean, starting from the feet, I guess it does have a little bit of articulation here and there. Although I'm not too sure like what this is about. But it's there.
From YouTube, Dino said he's tall and wide, call him the rapidly accelerating pancake.
This thing, the accelerating pancake, I guess it might flatten quite easily because you have so much thrust. If there's a bit of ground somewhere, it might hit it very quickly. Yeah, there's lots of details in the leg here. There's like this here, which is quite nice. There's thrusters here, which I kind of hoped would be moving, but it's fixed in place. You might be able to like cut these loose, because there's kind of a hinge mechanism, well, kind of like a peg here that could be used as a hinge, so you could have this move a bit. Well, I'm not too sure how well that would work. It might be a very bad idea to do that. There's details here and there. That looks like you can like paint these to make them look like pistons, because yeah, there's pistons here, so you can paint the shaft here chrome or silver to make it look like it's there. But yeah, this is not moving, sadly. These things get fixed in place, but which is, I guess that's fine. You got knees. How far do your knees bend? This thing's, I can't tell. It does. Well, it doesn't. It only bends 90. It's double jointed knees, but it only bends 90 degrees. But then again, yeah, this isn't like a nimble mobile suit, and not. I don't assume it's like for moving, like a person. This isn't an ashtray. This is a basically something, just a rocket with legs. Gigantic thruster in the back. Not sure. I guess that's why we have all the conduits kind of leading towards this thing for maximum thrust. Nice design on the legs, though. I mean, it's not your typical Federation mobile suit leg. Federation mobile suit usually have like square, very blocky legs. This one's all rounded, kind of thin on the thigh, oddly enough. It gets very large, it's basically like a classic Zaku type thing. Well, although unicorn, I guess. Well, it's a unicorn type thing, I guess. It's very large, massive legs, very thin thighs there, ball joints here. It's kind of nice how the waist and the basically this thing kind of continues in a curve. Kind of like this design. The chest, not much to say about it. Also has thrusters on the side. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. You're gonna burn something, I guess. And yeah, it is mounted on a ball joint, so it does have a little bit of wiggle, not a lot. I don't think that's probably should be like a bit more static, because this thing's like huge and it's like resting on a ball joint, on a wobble all over the place. Like it's lots of weight on the top. Like most of the weight is concentrated in the arms and the back. So it's like resting on like a single ball joint here. So it'll probably, unless you like push it down a bit, it'll probably wobble all over the place. The arms, it doesn't really have like mobile. It's basically just extra thrusters with claws on the end. Hey, it's doing rude gestures in Italian. Hey, whatever. I don't know what you say in Italian, but something. Off of Napoli or something. That's the only thing I know. That's from friends and probably not accurate. And you get these additional thrusters here, as if like thrusters in the armpits weren't enough. You got thrusters at the end of the shoulders, which are a different shape. It basically feels like this thing's been cobbled together from a bunch of different designs. Like this is curvy, this is all square, and the back of it is just like, this is from like space station type thrusters with a giant fuel tank with more thrusters on the back and more
From
thrusters
YouTube,
here.
Marcel Mendieta said the Byarlant has his secret weapon, the T pose, to intimidate his enemies.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let me just Google that real quick. It's called the Ant-Eater pose. I guess, except the problem here, this one cannot lift. The arms don't go up unless you go this way. I guess. It's more like saying like, this guy looks like a meme. It's like, hey. Basically, it's gigantic, but it doesn't really, like, oddly enough, this part doesn't, unless you go there, I guess. No, you can do that. You can swivel and basically just go the other way around. So yeah, it's basically intimidating people here. It's like doing a giant. Well, I guess you don't really have a lot of. Oh, you do have a little bit. Not a lot of wiggle though, like on the hip. I'm trying to get this to.
From YouTube, Dino said he is.
Get that over. Did I mess this up? Hold on. I think what did I do to this thing? Oh, it is still there. Yeah, the hip doesn't have. It's not like. Yeah, it's not very nimble. But he's trying to intimidate people here.
From YouTube, Dino said this guy absolutely butchered those Xeon remnants in Unicorn.
He's looking for a fight. Well, I mean, he's ginormous and he's like the whole theme of Unicorn is just get bigger and bigger mobile suits. That's how you win. You just have bigger and bigger mobile suits. So I guess the one with the biggest mobile suit wins in a fight. Alright, so we'll just put this away. If I lose more parts, it's sad the Zuda broke while I was playing with it. This one is also very nice. I have to put it in storage. I don't have enough space to display all my kits. I have to pick and choose. This one's probably too big to be displayed. No, let's do that. Okay. Should be fine. Okay, no, maybe not. Let me just get that out here. Yeah, these beam sabers are from a different scale entirely, as pointed out by Dino.
From YouTube, Dino said Amp, then in F91 and UC, they get very short and even more powerful. From YouTube, Dino said not UC, I mean a victory. From YouTube, Dino said meme.
Even the beam sabers are way too long. They're longer than a mobile suit. They're longer than Char. Char feels threatened by this. Not sure what I'm doing with this. Can you even... I guess you can. Look at that. Can you stand on one leg for no reason? Other than... No, you can't. It's too heavy. It's not gonna work on this polycap. Oh, maybe. Who knows? Hold on. You need to balance. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but... Yay. Well, something. I don't think it ever does that, but yeah. So this thing's quite massive and a bit difficult to pose because I don't know where these. So it's all very mobile, so it can like twist and turn in all directions, and this can like go even further, and the back keep pulling off. Alright, so we got even more massive things. So turn that over again. I mean, some level of, I guess, movement got lost in the conversion to high grade. There's probably like more movements, more things that can move, like in the arm here. But yeah, when you convert it to high grade, it kind of lost some of that. The head is kind of, well, it's ordinary, I guess, but it's like it looks like a Xeon mobile suit. Like the head makes it feel like, yeah, If it wasn't for the yellow horns, it would, yeah, this is like a Xeon thing. The classic Xeon vibes to it. Getting ready to lift off. Okay, let's get these out because they are way too big. This is for a master grade, as you're saying? So we do have an adapter for the base here. It doesn't have a hole of an action base. I guess that was kind of the thing back in the day. So you can put like
From
a
YouTube, Dino said that's how the Tians were. From YouTube, Dino said they had very Xeon-influenced technology.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way. And there were a few like from Zeta Gundam that I thought was like, oh, this is like Federation, but it looks like exactly like the Xeon mobile suit would. So, let me see if I can find an action base for this. Actually, give me a second. I know where all my bases are.
From YouTube, Dino said I believe that Xeonic and Zimed were absorbed, and those corporations' tech was used by the Titans to develop more and bigger MS. From YouTube, Terrible Dog said the Titans told Anaheim, give us your most intimidating, evil-looking suits.
Dynamic.
And Anaheim looked at all their employees that were formerly employed by Zimed, Xeonic, and MIP and smiled devilishly. From YouTube, Dino said the Galbady Beta is quite literally a giant, and a Gelgoog combined and refined. From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said the feet are quite similar to those of the Bond Doc.
Oh, I also have the Bond Doc. Haven't built it yet. Where are
From
my
YouTube,
bases?
Dino said I believe in the case of the custom, they are literally ripped from the Bond Doc.
Hold on, I need to find those bases. Just give me a minute. You guys can keep talking. I'll be back in a second.
From YouTube, John Ventura said a Mac call it a night. Have a good one. From YouTube, Dino said it's rather interesting we got a kit of the Byarlant custom before the normal Byarlant. From YouTube, Dino said good night.
Alright, John, and good night. Yeah, I can't find any base. That's kind of annoying. I was cleaning the other day. Now, I don't know what I put all the action bases that I have together, and then I moved them somewhere. Now I can't find them. Oh well. All the clear bases I had, I put them all together, and now I can't find them, which is kind of annoying. This would look better on an action base rather than on its feet. Although on its feet it just looks evil as well. But yeah, you're right, like Titans, well, not the Titans. I think it's pronounced Titans, because that's how I remember them saying it in the anime. Oh, this is coming off the hip joint there. Trying to see how dynamic this thing can get. Not much. Surprisingly, it's not falling over as well. It is falling over, not as much as I thought it would.
From YouTube, Dino said, I personally hung my Byarlant from the ceiling like a model plane.
Well, I guess it does work.
From YouTube, Dino said it's a very fitting display for it.
The head, no, the neck doesn't really, it can't really look forward. But then again, like, most of the thrusters are like towards the back. Like, it's just like everything just goes towards the back, so. Well, most of it goes towards the back, I guess. So it is just like accelerating towards the enemy at full speed and claws out just to like ram it, I guess. Alright. But yeah, I mean, like, it is, that's pretty much all I can say about it. It's like, it's a massive, very large, very busy, lots of things happening with the arms, which are basically just like giant claws, pensive, Chars being pensive about this situation. Right, so let's get you out of here before you get knocked over.
From YouTube, Dino said for the head design it has very good neck articulation. From YouTube, Dino said, and surprisingly good balance for all the gear.
I don't know about the neck though, like it can't really look up as much. It looks up a little bit, I guess this much is, I guess that kind of works. Like if it's lean forward a bit like this. I need to find where I put all my bases. I usually have a bunch of them lying around, but I try to clean up and I can't find anything. I guess that works. Like look at this, like if you do it like that, that's a pretty nice pose for this thing. Very nice. Now, if I could just find a base. How did I manage to lose an entire box of action bases? Okay, I'm just gonna go try find it again. Just give me a second.
From YouTube, Dino said, have you bought a GOG yet?
A GOG? Which GOG? Anyway, moral of the story, just never clean up. Cleaning up is dangerous, you lose sight of things.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said there's a concept art of the GOG next to the High GOG, and it has a much more intimidating design than the GOG we know. That design needs a kit.
Does it exist? I mean, if the kit for it doesn't exist, then I probably don't have it. So I would probably want to get it. Okay, so I guess I can't do an in-flight mode for this thing today. I'm gonna have to like stick to being on the feet, on the ground, or as much as we can. Yeah, kind of sad. Oh well. Yeah, just should never clean up. I knew where the stuff was, then I moved it. Now I can't find it.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said it's an old art.
This thing is gigantic and it fills up the whole screen. It's way too wide.
From YouTube, Dino said put him in the Stardust Crusaders Dio pose.
Okay, it's gonna fall over. Yeah, definitely. Okay, maybe not. Oh, the back. Okay, the back thrusters are providing. The thrusters are providing support. I guess that works. But yeah, I'm gonna do that later, I guess.
From YouTube, Dino said hell yeah.
We'll do that one later. For now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. But yeah, it's a good kit. I mean, it's probably not for everyone. The design is definitely different. It's like
from YouTube,
very
Marcel
busy.
Mendieta said, well, sorry, I meant line art.
Let me just go look that. Oh, the beefy looking guy? The MSN03 GOG? Yeah, I tried to get it. Just because it's like the classic. It looks like sci-fi from the 1950s. It looks like it's just basically a big old barrel with legs, which look like more barrels sticking out the barrel. I mean, the whole point of like Xeon Mobile Suit is to scare people. Although, well, at least that's what I know from the stories. Like originally, they were meant to be tractors, basically like utility vehicles in space. So
From YouTube, Dino said the Egg Boy.
yeah. I kind of feel like the high GOG is more intimidating than the GOG. The GOG is just like large. The high GOG is like an evil rabbit that goes in the water.
From YouTube, Dino said Peak Mecha designed TBF.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna clean those up later. But yeah, this has been the build. I probably should stop because how long have I been here? Almost 3 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna stop at some
From
point.
YouTube, Terrible Dog said everyone could use a GOG in their lives.
Maybe we start a religion? We should start a religion about the GOG. No, it's not God, it's GOG. Have you heard the good news about GOG? You can go door to door and just knock on them and like.
From YouTube, Dino said I have plans to make a Getter RoboGog custom.
They do have the similar design. You look at. Oh, Getter, was that Munzinger? That's not Munzinger, is it? Yeah, I mean, it's the same generation, I guess. Goldorak, Munzinger. Basically, all these, like, old school. Basically, all their limbs are just cylinders. They're basically cylinders with more cylinders coming out of cylinders, and they're very simple, very effective. Like, back then, the idea of a robot, of a giant mecha, was not very complicated. It just has to be very big. That's all we needed. Nothing else. What else do we got on this thing? Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this, but the...
From YouTube, Dino said it's a similar vibe of retro mecha.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the logo of Earth Federation is apparently Australia, with a bit of it missing. That's where the
From
colony
YouTube,
was found out.
Terrible Dog said I could see a GOG custom in the form of Boss Borat from Mazinger. From YouTube, Dino said I love the Cylinder Boys.
I don't have a lot of Cylinder Boys, sadly. Oh, I do have a few. Well, I did get a Mechatro Wigo with like, might be get a Robo crossover recently, so maybe I'll build that somewhere. It's like 120 scale. Alright, so I think let's get you over there. It almost takes up the whole screen. Well, it could if just like expand its wing a bit more.
From YouTube, Dino said in every good mecha anime, Australia has to die.
I don't know why they have one, I guess. Is it true? That's probably true. I feel like it might be true. Okay, so we get that in there. Alright, so I think I'm gonna stop here. I know competition is going. Oh, we can probably stay for a bit and talk. But yeah, I'm getting hungry. So I might like stop soon and go make something to eat. But yeah, it's been really fun talking about these things. What else do I have? When was the last one? So I did the last one on the 12th, so I guess on the 15th, I guess. So 2 days from now, that'll be the next live stream, next build. I don't know yet what I'm gonna build, but I'm gonna pick some random kit.
From YouTube, Dino said do like Cylinder Boys such as Mazinger or Getter better, or do you prefer polygonal lads like the Gelgoog or Gundam?
I guess I'm more in the Gundam. Well, not the Gundam. I'm like Xeon mobile suits, mostly. Like the Federation ones are too like blocky, too like rectangular. This guy's very handsome. Mr. Aznable being all pensive over here. I like this design better. This is like the new... I mean, it's not like the classic 1970s design had like giant feet. Like the feet were much bigger. Like they were just like massive pyramids at the bottom. You can see it in the perfect grade. But I kind of like... This is like the modern... At least 2000s, I guess, modern redesign of the... This is like the
From
official...
YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said yeah, somehow they had to stop kangaroos and emus from conquering the world.
That's why Char was saving the world. Well, whoever dropped the colony on there.
From YouTube, Dino said I feel that.
Oh, boars are actually the thing that is... Emus and kangaroos are staying in Australia. I have no idea where boars came from, but they're everywhere now. They're migrating across Russia.
From YouTube,
They're like...
Dino said the old Xeon suits hit a vein of feeling, almost like early 3D renders.
that is true. Like, when you're... Well, I did see, like, Gundam when I was a kid. And, like, you remember it differently. And then you grow up and you see them again, you're like, what the hell? Did I watch this? But yeah, you kind of like... But the more modern Zeon suits... I mean, one of my favorite ones is the Shinanju. Kind of like that one. It's still very curvy and like whatnot, but I guess yeah, it's like one of the better ones I like. Although there was like one, well, I guess most of the aquatic ones also I quite like. But yeah, the classic Get a Robo type thing. Although there was like a revival of
From YouTube,
Manzino
Terrible Dog
recently.
said Zeon aesthetic is eternal.
That is true. That is very true.
From YouTube, Dino said Gelgoog is indefinite.
Wait. Hold on, does it have 3 legs? No, it doesn't have 3 legs. That's not the 3-legged one.
From YouTube, Dino said the Zoc.
And also, like, well, very weird names that don't really roll off the tongue. That's also part of the charm. It's like they had a meeting and say, what kind of sounds would be very scary and make people very confused? Or like have the Federation like have to say, oh, we have X number of Googs, Zelgoogs, Zogs, and whatnot coming over. That's just make them feel weird about saying it out loud. I can lean forward a bit. That's very nice. Okay, so I guess I'll call it here, and I need to go eat something. I'm seriously getting hungry here. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I mean, you can this is gonna spin for a little bit. You can just keep the conversation going if you feel like it. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to get something to eat.
From YouTube, Dino said yeah, the Zeon suits tend to have very interesting naming conventions.
Yeah, not like, well, the whole point of Gundam was it sounds strong.
From YouTube,
I think
Marcel
that was the
Mendieta
reason.
said the Zeonic Swim Club needs more love.
They don't have a lot of like master grades. I mean, the problem like with the High God, for example, the arms, it probably has the same problem as like, well, probably the same reasons we don't have a master grade Kshatriya. Like yeah, the arms were a bit like noodly if you like did all these in larger scale. It would just like flop around on the ground and not move. Probably. I mean, they could probably pull it off. There's probably like I don't know if there's a third party. There's probably somebody somewhere is probably thinking about this, like a third party kit. They don't really do it for the money. I feel they do it like because like the third party, some of these like third party designers, model makers, they do it like because yeah, they like Gundam. They like the mobile suits. They're making the suit knockoffs of third parties, and they do it to spread the enjoyment. Okay, hopefully this thing doesn't fall over. But yeah, I'm gonna have to stop here. You guys can continue if you want. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll be back on the 15th, which is I don't know when. A Monday? Okay, on Monday, on the 8th. So I'm trying to do this every 3 days, so like start a new kit every 3 days. It's not a regular schedule. It's not like specific days of the week, but it's every. So I started this one on 12th, the next one 15th, and then 18th, and so on and so forth. I'll probably just create a placeholder live stream for the next one. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll check back in a little bit after I get some eat. Alright, thank you all for watching.
From YouTube, Dino said I think if they used hinges in the noodle arms, it'd work for a master grade.
Probably. It's enough ball joints.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said till next time.
All right.
From YouTube, Dino said Monday.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. And yeah.
From YouTube,
Thank you.
Marcel Mendieta said bye and good night.
Can't believe that. So many new type flashes.
From YouTube, Dino said bye, take care.
Well, that's my fault also. I built I programmed the text-to-speech thing, so... Anyway, yeah. See you guys Monday. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice rest of the day, rest of the night, evening, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Do like, subscribe, share, the usual stuff, and yeah, see you again next time. Thank you. Goodbye.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said take it easy guys. From YouTube, Dino said you too. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said alright, found a base. From YouTube, Dino said hell yeah. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said thanks all for watching. Next stream planned for Sept 15 at 8 p.m. EST, GMT 5 I think.